person on YouTube think they're giving out information and knowledge, and they telling you to walk with them, but can't turn their camera on to show anything but a Google search. They're not teaching you a goddamn thing. Yeah, sure. Let me make sure people see me light skin as possible. Nah. Light skin, yeah, white Aboriginal. So all right, y'all, can y'all see it? Yeah. So there's pyramidal structures carved into mountains. You know, that's the first way. Well, so far what I discovered. If you go by the dating system, the early man sites, these are the structures and things that are there. So let me make sure y'all can see. Let me share some slides for you. Now what they do is, see, people don't know this, and I'll come out with this information soon. So I will be exposing all the sites, all of the world fairs, and much more, as promised last year. So getting closer and closer. I don't know how good my signal will be. So I'm gonna get right up to the gate, let y'all see the base, and show y'all that they're breaking down ancient structures. Now we talk about the petrified faces and all that good stuff. And people try and slap Tataria on it, try and make you think Hillary Clinton people were out here doing all this shit. This is going on. So anybody say Tartar? He's the name Tartar. You go look it up. Face. It's somebody that look like Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton. So damn. Damn, I can't even see if anybody in there. All right, it's a loud little machine right here. They hating. All right. So, yeah. You see the hat, that's that Lobo Magic. I should know it by now. Don't know, now you know. Got that merch. A company my cousin created, invented fusing alcohol with THC. All right. What you're looking at is Asuksanga of the Shashamanga, also known as Shashamanga. Can't call myself a mountain, so it's Shashamanga. That's Shashamanga. You know about California, you know about the foothills, and you know about a city called Rancho Cucamonga. Well, it's not really called Rancho Cucamonga. It's the word rancho. I don't want to go into the details of that one. I ain't really looked into it too much. Enough to remember it, but I have seen it. Forgot what the original is, Rango or some shit like that. Something like Rango or Rango. Rango Shashamanga. Something like that. I know it's with the G. So you can see it right here, y'all. Alright. These mountains, all the way down there. They're taking out, it took $20 million in gold out of these mountains. The mountain directly behind me, that's the Shashamanga Naga Mountain, right? Naga is not an Asian word, that's another, just like many of the other languages that borrowed and snuck some shit and took symbols. That whole Chinese writing script ain't from China, that's just from right here, y'all. Get a better angle. All right, so you can see over there, they're breaking it down. See, it's a structure right here in front. They have put dirt and destroyed it. You can't really make out a lot of the faces and stuff all along the mountain and when you get close, because these faces are so big, you really have to take a step back. But there was a fire on these mountains recently, so that was burnt. Can't really make too much out right now, but I can see a couple of them. But I would have to make sure, because even this stuff, rather it's a petrified ancient fallen angel, Enoch time or whatever, or if it's a carved one, because that's up for debate. These are actually the giants that fell and all that, or our ancestors carved it. No matter what story you pick, it's fucking amazing. But the point is, the people who call themselves Native Americans are not able to do this because they're not really from here, and they do not have information that has been passed down about this situation. My last name is Craig. Go look at Craig. It says, oh, that's Os Creek. Nah, no, it's not. The real name of Craig is Gassagua. But the people who are Native Americans can't pronounce it right. So they say Ascari or Car or Quar, Kwai. So they'll give you the etymology of my name, and that means rock. So I am the mountain man. And my father's mother's last name is Hood, and that's another Seneca word. Another Wane, another Doc. And I'm gonna show and prove that the word talk comes from Doc. And that is another Seneca word. Well, Iroquois, let me be fair. Iroquois word. There's a Seneca dictionary. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I need to start really sharing this linguistic stuff that I've been gathering, really putting together. So they tell you it's only 6 Iroquois confederations, right? It's only 6. I can show and prove that it was over 25. But when the stuff happened, there were a lot of people splitting up and so forth. But I'm gonna show you that I'm not just saying that. I'm gonna show you in the language. So these people are showing you articles Native Americans wrote and showing you stuff that Paleface found and regurgitating to you. Here, you get the real deal. Here, get the real information. So I understand I'm not flashy, not catchy, not too liked or popular, whatever. You know, but that's cool. Because I feel cool as hell right now because I'm walking on a very, very old civilization. You know, they say this is the, what's it called? Now they have a Silk Road. This area was the crossroads or Silk Road or whatever you want to call it between the ancient civilizations called Mu and Lemuria in Atlantis. So when I did more research in it, I'm thinking that, oh, okay, so they came from out there. No, this is ground zero. All right? Ground zero is still on the continent. Just that you have your second, thirds, fourths, and fifths. So I begin down to the bottom of this that I can use that Paleface said. I can use this in a book and article so people can understand it. But I discovered I do this myself. I go to location. I get close enough to location. And I show you a site. According to dating, the petrified glyphs in these mountains, 10,000 years old. And I'm going to have to show that again. I don't think I've shown that on all the channels. I think I've only shown it on my Matthew Douglas Craig Discovery channel. So, all right, y'all. I got to get about. Getting some in there. Play some music. Get back to it. Ask some questions concerning this and what does it mean for today? And how does it connect to us? Some people don't know the connection between California and Canada, California and Florida. You know, again, I'm going to explain this again. This is the crossroads between ancient civilizations. But this is literally where everything was stored. So there's some conflicting information going around. Everybody doesn't agree. But the thing is, I can't rely on certain information. I do it myself. Like, I can't talk about certain things that I can't really show you a live image of. If I can't show you a live image of, I can't really do too much for you. So I don't focus on the history like that. I'm not focusing on the history like that. But the importance of how it connects to us is this is all our shit. So that means what they took out was our shit. There's a lot of information that's been coming out. I've really been experiencing the making of one of the greatest movies and one of the greatest documentaries that's come. I'm getting a piece of it now. The Shashamanga. They're talking about 8,000 BC, 10,000 BC, the youngest days. And when you go up San Dimas Canyon and go into the mountains, there's a pyramid back there too. But see, at the base of these pyramids and all this stuff, these what we call petrified faces are still on them. A lot of stuff, it doesn't look like a perfect pyramid. Some of the stuff is a structure that's going into the mountain. Our ancestors were making carving, that's what we, however way they did it. Everybody has a guesstimation and a myth and a mathematical equation. They try and use science and chemistry, but it's something bigger that happened that people don't know about. But yeah, so this park, I will find the name. I forgot the name of this park. This park has, you know, some of the roads that they came in and built. This raggedy ass road. And that's the best that They did. So anytime you see a brick house from the 19th century and before, yeah, they didn't do that. Or even perfect wood houses and log cabins. And that was us doing that. It's our shit, y'all. It took 20 million in gold out of this right here. And I know for a fact that our people ran this area too. Now, you know, there's some things that need to be explained. Maybe the truth, but some people don't know the totality of truth when it comes to the import and export of American products coming out of California. We ain't talking about no hybrid orange. We ain't talking about no hybrids. Hold on.
So what's happening? Government and all, y'all crossed the line, so what's happening? My ancestors wouldn't like you cross the line, so what's happening? We original, y'all GMO, y'all lying. I do this for my Nietzsche, my Nietzsche, my Nietzsche, my Nietzsche, my Nietzsche, my Nietzsche, my Nietzsche. I do this for my Nietzsche, my Nietzsche, my Nietzsche, my Nietzsche, my Nietzsche, my Nietzsche, my Nietzsche. I do this for my Nietzsche. Should've left me where I was, cause I ain't never scared. Took that little ice off my neck for this arrowhead. My nation, my Nietzsche, someone thorough said. Real Americans, still pure blood, we thoroughbred. I'm like, let my people go and just take me instead. When it's red or blue pill, I'm only choosing red. I'ma always choose my people, you can keep that bread. Our government owe $1 trillion, you can keep that bread. If it's one thing Jim Crow is showing me, I don't want no white folks ruling over me. I don't want no politicians ruling over me. I don't want no po-po ruling over me. Only somebody just like me gon' treat me like.
Stack that bitch up, Mike.
Yeah, truth can't be told, it gotta be realized. The truth can't be told, it gotta be realized. Freedom ain't free, it ain't legalized. Truth can't be told, it gotta be realized. Freedom ain't free, it ain't realized. Freedom ain't free, it ain't realized. Freedom ain't, it ain't legalized. Realize, realize. Freedom ain't free, it ain't legalized. Real eyes, realize. Freedom ain't free, it ain't legalized. Real eyes, realize. Realize. Yeah, slavery was a long time ago. How? Same motherfuckers still here right now. Colonized on our land, they ahead of us. Changed our name so much, they scared of us. Children of the sun, y'all don't compare to us. Pale-faced people, this ain't y'all area. Talking about America, pale-faced people, this ain't y'all area. Even up the playing field, bitch, I'm darn. How you a victim, bitch, you a Karen. Cognitive dissonance, you don't need sperm. You got white privilege, so you don't need sperm. Looking at my homeland, man, I can't believe her. Colonized came here, they ain't never leave her. Indians ain't die off cause we here. You ain't gotta lie, just say you won't be here. How you American but not indigenous? 400 years still ain't get rid of us. All Europeans and naturalized citizens. Made all the Indians niggas on the census. 1492 we was on the fences. Civil rights movement, we was so defensive. Black Wall Street, whites got so offended. Common law rights gave us amendments. Thank God don't speak truth, that's alright. First slave 1619 was all white. 1200 wasn't no continent, all white. Europe named after a black woman, alright. Grafted, it come from us, do your research. Go within, quit listening to teachers. And the Nuki got voice coming out the speaker. Cut our trees down and made us weaker. Really they foreigner, the shit gets deeper. Whites don't know where whites come from either. I'm Aboriginal, we come from the ether. Ruling over us in our land, that's evil. Being colonized right now, black people. Prisoner of the war, that's why it ain't equal. Wake up everybody, don't be no sheeple. Freedom ain't free, really freedom is illegal. And we can't get mad at this. Whites act like we can't see their advantages. Privilege is real, they working in management. Low down, dirty, but they calling us savages. They want you to think they above us. All white people are part-time judges. I ain't no racist, but I ain't no sucker. I ain't no African, but they my brothers. Been lied to, I got built up anger. We built everything, still waiting on the savior. Don't call yourself black, please do me that favor. Black tourmaline will protect you from a hater. Listening to your oppressors is dangerous. Gave us a Bible and stole our nation. Said we couldn't read what we didn't know the language. Kept us on paper because we didn't see the danger. American Indian, keep the religion. Skin copper color look just like a penny. Wanted our land and you called us stingy. Ain't no Democrats there to gotta pay attention. We got ancestors but the papers is missing. Kings and queens we just can't remember. Remember who you are, just like Simba. Now they got a vax, we don't want that in us. George Washington is the ninth president, look it up. United States only 10 square blocks, look it up. White people really the minorities, look it up. Courtrooms don't got authority, look it up. You want me, say stop governing me. Gave me a straw man, it's really not me. Why you don't keep it 100 with me? Why Trayvon Killer still walk around free? Made this song for the truth, don't hate it. History was told in reverse, I've stated. You still oppressed, somebody gotta say it. I'm taking out of school, that's the reason I made it. History, it's his story. History, it's his story. History, it's his story. History, it's his story. It ain't my story. History, it's his story. Probably ain't your story. History, it's his story. It's his story.